time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Waco, Texas, and McLean City, the home of the Baylor Bears. As we see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Utah Utes, taking on last season's national champions, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that previous play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Look out, room to run here. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. The back's got it. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to throw. It's Reed. Signs with the throw. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. And the Bears will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Bears, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Oh, they keep the football. They're able to recover that fumble and avoid A costly mistake.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. They'll test the right side here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Receiver makes the grab. Takes a big shot there for the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Utes line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Runs through the defender. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the same runner's got it again. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And the Utes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Quick catch over the middle. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. And the 1st quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run.
This big tight end running a corner route, listen, as a defensive coordinator, if you put a smaller safety on him, he's too small to be able to match up with his size. And if you go with a linebacker, you're going to be too slow to go with his speed.
And now from the pistol formation. Here's that defense shifting again. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. The pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Fourth down, no punt, out of field goal range. They're going for it. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Quick throw, testing the middle. The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. They can't stop him. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football. And it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
Chris, third down here, they throw the football, which I have no problem with down inside this 10-yard line. But the big thing is the quarterback has got to do a better job working through his progressions to give himself a chance. The last thing he wants to do is take a sack, and now they're facing fourth down.
The field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Play of the drive now from the 25. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Misses the receiver, incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Andrews. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And the Utes with 1st and 10 here. They'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. A play action, looking to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Throwing in the lane can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
So the drive begins here backed up at their own 9. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On the move now. Grab behind the line. It's Tatum. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. The Bears looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Reed. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. The catch is made inside the 10.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for his defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw for it. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Baylor.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This is a squib kick. Right to one of the blockers on the return team. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking downfield. It's Dampier. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. And the Bears will kick this deep to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Bears. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with a ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. He'll take a deep shot. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Utes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw. It's Dampier. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. He could go. Touchdown, Baylor. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive.